As if the pimple on my upper lip wasn't enough, there's also a sweat mustache there, so win-win, sister.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie. If you are new here, welcome. And today's video, we are going to be talking about my summer vacation essentials. So by the time you're seeing this, I either am in Cabo or I've already been on my trip to Cabo, and I found some really good things that I'm taking with me on this trip, so I thought I would share them with you. So just because it's an essential to me doesn't mean that it's something that you have to have, but they are things that I do think will help you if you are planning an end of the summer trip or just a summer trip in general. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, go follow me over on Instagram. Allie Tizzle. Everything is Allie Tizzle. And yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so everything that I've purchased, I will have linked down below. A lot of these things I found on Amazon, so they should still be available. But we're gonna start with packing, because before you go on any summer vacation, obviously you gotta pack. So these ones are new. These are packing cubes. I've used packing cubes many times before, but they were always ones that I borrowed from Luke. So I decided that I'd go ahead and buy my own finally. So they look like this. The brand of these is Bagale. I'll have them linked below. So yeah, they are like this. I got them in blue just because Luke has black. That way we can, we don't get them mixed up. But this set was really cool. Oh yeah, so this is the biggest one here. This is what I'd probably organize most of my outfits in, nighttime outfits, main outfits and stuff like that. And then this smaller one, I would probably pack bathing suits or undies or bras, things like that. It came with two others, so there's 4 actual cubes, but this one came with, I didn't know this, but it came with a little bag for your used stuff. So I know the ones that Luke got didn't have this, but this is really handy. You can keep your dirty stuff in here, or you can keep your wet bathing suits in here, which I think is awesome because you don't want to mix your wet stuff with your dry. So honestly, that leads me into the next product, which if I knew this was in there, I probably wouldn't have gotten this one, but I'm glad that I did. So this one is, I saw this on Holme's Amazon haul. I'll have it linked down below, but it's a little dirty laundry bag. It's so cute. I love the hot pink. Let's just open it. Opens like this. Oh yeah, and it opens really big. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, so it opens up pretty big. So this one's cute, but smaller. So I think I'm gonna use this one to pop in my beach bag, just in case we do a change of clothes while we're out and about and I wanna take my bikini off. I can put it in here, and I'll use this one for the wet bikinis and this one for my dry clothes, since it, or I don't know, maybe vice versa, but I will use one for bikinis and one for clothes. I think that is a good idea. Or you could even use one for like undies or socks, things that you don't want your clothes to smell like, you know. TMI. Okay, next. Okay, so sticking to the theme of packing, kind of, this is something that I'm obviously going to be packing in my suitcase, but it is this bamboo-ish looking bag. I don't really know, but I found this on Amazon. I've been wanting one of these for a really long time. They're just so expensive. Like, I'm talking like over $50 to $100 for some of them. And when I saw this on Amazon, it was, I believe, under 30 bucks. So I will have it linked down below. This was such a steal. I've used it a couple times, so there might be stuff in here, but it just opens up like from here, and it has this super cute print on the inside. It doesn't fit much, I will say that, but when I went out this weekend, I had this glasses case. It had my reading glasses and sunglasses both in it. I had a key, it fit my wallet, like a little face powder, and a lip gloss and a chapstick. So it fit a decent amount. I figured this would be something good to take instead of one of my like nicer bags, just because if it's misplaced or stolen or something, I don't know, then it was only 30 bucks and it wasn't that much of a loss, but it has a nice little faux leather strap and so cute. I got so many questions and compliments on this, so definitely check this out if you are in the market for a fun summer bag. Okay, so now we're gonna transition into beauty. So there's a couple beauty essentials that I think are totally, in my opinion, necessary for a trip like this. And the first one definitely goes to this Kula, like travel-sized kit full of goodies. So this is priced at, I believe, $39. And I got this actually from my tanning salon. You can get it at Ulta and Sephora, I believe. They have variations of these, but the one that I got specifically has a sunscreen spray, SPF 30, a SPF 30 chapstick, a Radical Recovery After Sun Lotion, and a face sunscreen. So it was recommended by my tanning specialist. She mentioned that Kula is one of the only brands that they know of that doesn't lift a fake tan, which is huge for me, you know, especially when you're going to already be in chlorine or salt water that can dissolve a fake tan. It's really important that my sunscreen doesn't also. So I thought that this kit was such an essential kit, and you're traveling and you have fake tan. I definitely would recommend this Kula kit to you. And it's cute, like, come on, it comes in this adorable little package. Toss this in your beach bag and you are good to go. Something else that I think would be great to set in your beach bag is a wet brush. So they have the Wet Brush brand, or I have this one. It's called the Lemon Drop brush. This one is from Dry Bar. I have thick hair, so the wet brushes, for me, like the bristles kind of break off. So I got this one instead. This time I'm gonna try it out. It's only like $6 more, and the brushes seem to be a little more sturdy. This one is perfect size, not too big. It's actually the same size as a traditional wet brush. So if you have one, you can kind of compare the size, but the bristles are a little more sturdy, like I said, and this will be great for if you get out of the pool and you have wet hair, you want to just brush it out, because my hair tangles so fast. If you're in the salt water, brush it out after, girl. Don't mess up your extensions or anything like that. You can also use this wet or dry. So yeah, this one, toss it in your bag when you go to the beach. Easy to see because it's bright yellow, and move on. Brush your hair so you don't look like a rat. So this is another Casey Holmes kind of recommendation. It's the Deep Bronze Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. So the formula is super concentrated. I was under the impression that it had SPF in it, but I guess it doesn't. So you can mix this with your SPF, and you can mix it with a tinted moisturizer if you want a little extra bronze. I mixed it with a regular face moisturizer, and the color was, the coverage was obviously extremely sheer, but it did add a nice glow to my face. I think that this will be something great since I do wash my face every night. I typically lose my self-tan on my face first, so I think that once I get to the pool, I can mix this in with my SPF, and I'll get that color back in my face without having to wear makeup or anything like that when I'm down at the pool, because I'm just trying to relax. I'm not trying to get glam to hang out at the pool. And if you are, Go you. Okay, now moving on to actual carry-on bag, like your purse that you're gonna keep under your seat at in the airplane or something like that. These are things that I think are staples. I think that whether we agree on some of the same vacation essentials or not, these ones here are fantastic. So the first one is going to be this Summer Friday jet lag mask. So I don't know about you, but when I go on an airplane, my skin gets really dry, really porous. I can see literally all the pores in my face. It's so not cute, but this mask is supposed to work as a moisturizer. The great thing about this is you can set it on for 20 minutes, put it under your eyes even. Sometimes you can't even put masks under your eyes, but this one you can. And you can put it on maybe the last 20 minutes of the flight if you want to be really refreshed when you get off, or you can wear this under your makeup. So I've put like a thin layer on under makeup and it sits beautifully. I've used it tons of times and there's so much product in here. And yeah, so I think that this is something that would be really great, especially if you are going somewhere where you're gonna be in the sun and you plan on laying out. Probably would really do you some good if you get, you know, start to peel on your forehead or you're really burnt on your face, which hopefully doesn't happen, but if it does, I think that this will be key. And there's no SPF in this, so don't think this is like a sunscreen or an SPF. For under your makeup, you still should put on a foundation or a BB cream or a moisturizer or an SPF on top of that. So, okay, so this product is something that I picked up this morning actually, but I've already taken it, so I'm gonna just lay it out for you from what I know so far. It is called Wellness Formula. Pretty much this is a supplement for just better well-being, I guess. So I've looked it up for you. I found mine at Whole Foods. I know that they sell it on Amazon as well. This size 45 capsules is $12.99, a little over $13 with tax. So pretty much this is supposed to boost your immune system, respiratory system. It should help your stress mechanisms and antioxidant defense. So it has all natural ingredients. Does not recommend to use this if you're pregnant or planning on being pregnant. And obviously you should ask a physician. Don't take my word. I am just here telling you how I feel about these. If you have questions, ask someone like a pharmacist. But yeah, pretty much it has raw materials in it that are going to more or less help all of those things that I just mentioned. So I had no idea going in that these smell, oh my, I have to close this. It smells so disgusting. Like, oh, you could just smell the health coming out the bottle. And let me open it and show you one of these pills. These things are made for horses. You're supposed to take 3 of these at a time. Yeah, now my fingers smell so cool. But yeah, pretty much those tablets suggest if you are already not feeling well, use 3 in the morning, 3 a little later in the day. So 6 max if you're not feeling well. And then it says you can use 1 to 2 pills if you just want to maintain a healthy well-being. So today I woke up, I was feeling super nauseous for some reason. I took 2 of those because I just wasn't sure if I should do 2 or 3, and honestly I didn't know if I could get past the hideous smell, but I feel better. Like, I honestly think that those worked within 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Like, I feel so much better, and I'm definitely going to be packing those with me. Nothing would be worse than going on a trip that you've anticipated for a really long time and getting sick or starting to feel sick, or someone you're with didn't feel well. So I think those will be a nice little handy thing to keep in my carry-on bag. just as a repercussion for anyone that I'm traveling with or for myself. We're already at the last thing. So last thing that I am going to mention to you guys is books. So every time I travel, I love to bring a book with me, just either if it's just for the airplane or, you know, this time I'll be doing a lot of sitting and relaxing on the beach. So I picked up a couple books, probably only gonna bring one of them, but I couldn't decide. So I just got 3 of them. So the first one that I got is The Alchemist. I don't know how I've gone 24 years of life and have not read this book, but everyone has recommended it. Everyone says it's a freaking phenomenal book, especially if you're traveling. So I literally don't even know what it's about. This is the only book that I didn't even bother to read the inside cover or the prologue. I just picked it up because it was like highly recommended. So The Alchemist is the first one. The second book that I picked up was Then She Was Gone. This book is by Lisa Jewell. And pretty much it seems what it sums up to be, just from reading the inside, don't worry, no spoilers. It's about this girl. She is like maybe finishing high school, going into college, and she's dating the perfect guy. Seems to have this great life going on, a great life coming ahead of her, and all of a sudden her world goes upside down. She goes missing. The mom's world goes upside down. After her daughter's kidnapping, she divorced from her husband or left her husband, and she finds this guy in a coffee shop and falls for him really fast, and he mentions that he has a daughter. So she meets the daughter and cannot believe how much this daughter reminds her of her daughter that went missing. So that's all I know so far. It's like a mystery kind of. I like love type stuff, and then I also like mysteries. I love watching like 30 for 30s. I love watching CSI. I love stuff like that. So this seems like it's going to be really similar to something that I like. So I will keep you updated on how I feel about this one. So the third book that I picked up, this one is called Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. Pretty much, again, no spoilers, I haven't read anything, but pretty much it says that this book is about a couple named Jack and Grace. They have what seems to be perfect life. She's like a perfect Stepford wife. He's like a hunky man with a great job, and they live in a beautiful home. And so pretty much there's things that happen behind closed doors that are really doting and terrible, and I've heard that this book is a very graphic and scary kind of, the things that happen. So like I said, I love a good mystery, so it'll be interesting to see what really is going on behind closed doors, so to speak, and find out what happens to Grace and Jack. Alright guys, and that is it. That is all I have for you today. If you guys have ever been to Cabo, or if you plan on going to do, like, if you plan on doing like a fun summer type vacation coming up, leave it down below. Tell me what you liked about it or what you're most excited for. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and yeah, until next time, bye guys.
Like, I still can't get over that I have never read this book. Like, look at the cover. It's so welcoming, and I feel like this is a classic. This is like me saying, I've never read To Kill a Mockingbird. I have. Yes, I have. But like, I feel like it's on that same level, you know? Like, where you been? You didn't read this in high school, girl? Then I'm gonna bring this one.